Out another updated YouTube short for the Roar News channel, Kazi Cares, and soon upcoming from Garden Table, Galactic Kitchen Cooking with Stevo. Oh yeah, we're gonna be using natural plant species that grow wild and natural stuff. Gonna teach you about plants, and we're gonna talk conspiracy theories and shit while I cook. And we're going to talk about plant care and transplanting and cloning and grafting and all that shit. So we're going to make this fucking fun. If we're going to get stuck here to the solar flash, fuck it. We're going to go ahead and eat good. We're going to bang prostitutes, smoke weed, and be as loud and rowdy as we want and fuck everybody else. That's how we're going to do it. But that's 3 days worth of growth on a cut off piece of onion, guys. I let it sit in the window during the daytime in water for 1 full day, and then I put it in dirt on day number 2 at 8 in the morning. I set it on this little plate in here, and I stuck it in here, and that's sweetgrass sticks, by the way. But I turned around and put it in here, and now look at the root growth. There's one root. There's a second one. There's another one down there along the bottom, but I mean, you see that there's a fourth one. You know what I'm saying? Look at the root growth at the bottom already. See it? That's 3 days, guys. What I do is at night it sits under the light, okay? And during the daytime, it sits in the sunlight. What's going on right now is a modified evolutionary process of forced growth through constant sunlight. Basically, I tricked this piece of onion into imbalancing its own hormonal state to continuously push growth even after it's been harvested and re-put in dirt, okay? Now the moisture is feeding the root system, so the eyes of the onion are going to actually sprout and produce greenery, which will turn into another onion. But now if you look at this, each one of these sections is actually a core. So I can take this when I'm ready to transplant it and cut this with a knife, put this part in the ground, put this part in the ground, and put this part in the ground, and have all 3 of these grow me one bulb onion. Now, when scientists genetically modified our food, they didn't like what was going on, and they seen what was going on, so they gave us the ability to clone the food so we could survive in a shitty situation. All of our food is clonable. Everything we have can be cloned or grafted because of what they've done. Nowadays, you can't find oranges in the market with seeds unless they're California oranges. Almost everything is now imported. And even the stuff in Florida, half of it doesn't have seeds unless it's growing wild in someone's yard. And 9 times out of 10, it's an heirloom species of orange tree in someone's yard. And a lot of times, when I was going around doing landscaping and stuff, I would ask people for cuttings, and they would give me cuttings. I used to have an entire nursery full of citrus at my other place, and you couldn't basically move behind my house to the backyard because it was like a jungle. I had all kind of lemon trees, lime trees, key lime trees, miniatures. I had plums, pears, apricots, nectarines. I had one dragon fruit cactus, but it didn't get big. You know what I'm saying? But still, I just wanted to show you this because this is 3 days. And this is a mixture of compost that I have from cow manure, hay, some wood chips, some sand, some gypsum, which gypsum you can use drywall or gypsum powder for like brewery stuff, making wine or beer. And you can also get it from plaster of Paris and or drywall powdered before you make mud. And I just use a tablespoon of gypsum powder or plaster of Paris powder in a 5-gallon bucket of dirt. And that's my gypsum. I add coffee grounds for my nitrates, and the hay and the manure in there, plus the sand and the wood chips, makes the perfect compost. There's a little bit of regular potting soil in there that has some vermiculite, and it has styrofoam perlite in it. I don't like using perlite because it's styrofoam. It does not biodegrade. While it captures water, it also contains toxins. It will hold toxins, and over a period of time, it will leach toxins back into the soil instead of having, you know, cryptogamic soil or having biochar to grow in. And basically, this is a jar of established biochar. That's what a layer of biochar would successfully look like when it's black. And that's how fast shit grows. That's day number 3. I'm going to keep track. I'm going to come back in 5 days and I'm going to show you what it looks like in 5 days. Today, right now, is what? It's 12:59 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm right on the line in Georgia. And it's February 9th on a Thursday. So, I'll tell you what, I'll do a 3-day increments. I'll come back in 3 days. So, today, like I said, is the 9th. We'll come back and revisit this onion on the 13th. Because I'm going to give it a full 3 days. Okay? I love you guys. Have a good day. I'm out of time. Bye.